Ever wondered how a city built on 7 hills can still capture your heart thousands of years later? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into Rome, the eternal city that's been cradled between the Apennines and the Tyrrhenian Sea for nearly 3 millennia. Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Travel Guide Galaxy, your go-to channel for globe-trotting tips and epic city deep dives. I'm your host, and today, we're walking the streets of Rome from its fabled founding on Palatine Hill to sipping a gelato by the Trevi Fountain. Palatine Hill. Let's kick things off atop Palatine Hill, where legend says twin brothers Romulus and Remus laid Rome's very first stones, 700 years before Christ. Can you imagine standing where the world's future capital, Caput Mundi, was born? Close your eyes, feel that breeze, and picture the humble beginnings of what would become an empire. Romang Forum, Fora Romano. Now, just below Palatine Hill lies the Romang Forum, or Fora Romano. Back in the day, this was the epicenter of public life, temples, markets, monuments, you name it. Fast forward to the 5th century, and the mighty Forum had turned into, believe it or not, a cow pasture. Yet those 8 columns of the Temple of Saturn and the Arch of Septimius Severus refused to give in. By the 17th century, young travelers from across Europe trekked here, hungry to reconnect with Western civilization's roots, sparking efforts that preserved these ruins for us to marvel at today. Colosseum. Next up, the one and only Colosseum. Despite earthquakes and centuries of stone thieving, this colossal amphitheater still stands tall as ancient Rome's ultimate icon. Over its 400-year heyday, tens of thousands of gladiators, slaves, and even Christians faced life and death battles here. Standing in its shadow, you can almost hear the roar of the crowd and feel history's pulse. Arch of Constantine. Just a stone's throw away is the Arch of Constantine, inscribed with the words "inspired by the divine." Built to commemorate victory, its carvings mix old school and newfangled styles, a perfect snapshot of Rome's evolving artistry and power. The Pantheon. Then, wander over to the Pantheon, originally built to honor every god you could think of, from Juno, goddess of fertility, to Mars, god of war. Step beneath its massive dome and look up at the oculus. The same beam of light that shone on emperors, gladiators, merchants, and pilgrims for almost 2,000 years still beams down today. Piazza Navona. What was once a chariot racetrack is now Piazza Navona, one of Europe's most picturesque squares. Swap the thunder of hooves for Baroque fountains, ornate facades, and the irresistible aroma of a freshly brewed espresso. Trust me, no Roman holiday is complete without a pit stop here. Trevi Fountain. Speaking of must-stops, you can't miss the Trevi Fountain. Legend says toss 1 coin to guarantee a return to Rome. Toss 2, and you'll fall for a Roman local. If you're more into sweet treats than sweethearts, grab a gelato and chill on the steps, people watching at its finest. Ponte Sant'Angelo. For a change of scenery, head to Ponte Sant'Angelo, one of the city's most elegant bridges. Built by Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century, it originally led to his grand mausoleum, now known as Castel Sant'Angelo. Walking its marble pathway feels like stepping back in time. Piazza San Pietro. Cross the Tiber on the Bridge of Angels, and you arrive at Piazza San Pietro, the beating heart of Christianity. Here, St. Peter's Basilica reigns supreme as the world's largest church, brimming with masterpieces by Bernini, Giotto, and Raphael. But the real showstopper, Michelangelo's dome soaring above you. Climb up, and you'll be rewarded with a bird's eye view of the square's welcoming colonnades, and the thousands who gather there to receive the Pope's blessing. Isala Tiberina. As dusk settles, drift over to Isala Tiberina, a peaceful island in the Tiber. Let the gentle water sounds calm your soul. Then dive into traditional Roman dishes perfected by generations of Italian nonnas. Consider this your aperitivo, just a taste of what Rome has in store. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to uncover every treasure. But trust me, one moment here is all it takes for Rome to steal your heart. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour of Rome. If you enjoyed this virtual stroll through the Eternal City, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Roman spot, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures from Travel Guide Galaxy. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.